The iPhone 6 came out more than half a year ago, and yet, while other phones came after him, the iPhone 6 is one of the best of 2014 and 2015. So what there is about him that so many people love? Is it his new design, his big screen, or is it improved camera? I'm Ray Philstein in Rory Tech, and today we're gonna do an unboxing and review about the iPhone 6. Hey guys, so now we're gonna do an unboxing of the iPhone 6. Now the unboxing is not with setup because I used this device since it got out. So I'm gonna show you how it looks like when you buy an iPhone 6. Now the design is very different from other iPhones. It looks like a white box, well, because it's a white box. And on it there is kind of a print of the iPhone 6. I gotta say, I fell in love in this design of the box because I think it describes what Apple knows to do. You know what there is in the box and how it looks like, but still you're not gonna see it until you see it. So I think that's very nice. In the sides we have in one side the Apple logo that moved from the other side. Now in the font of the iPhone it says only iPhone instead iPhone 6, and the same in the other side. Now this is the 16 gigabyte version of the iPhone 6 in space gray. We have 3 option storage. In the iPhone 6 we have 16 gigabyte, 64 and 128, which is a new one. And we have 3 new colors. We have gold, silver, and we have a new space gray, which I got. So I think that I really love this design of the box. Now we're gonna do unboxing of the iPhone 6. Now the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 5s looks very different. In fact, if you look side by side the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 5, you can see the design is very different. The iPhone 5 is a little bit thicker than the iPhone 6. It's 7.6 millimeters, while the iPhone 6 it's 6.9 millimeters. Now the iPhone 6 has more rounded edges, while the 5 has more sharper edges. Now the iPhone 6 is only aluminum unibody with plastic lines. Now these lines is for antenna bands. Now you can't make an aluminum phone without add and plastic lines for antenna. So that makes the phone a little bit weird. I think that the design of the iPhone 5 and 5s is more beautiful. I still think that the iPhone 6 looks great, but I more like the design of the glass and the aluminum. Now, one of the biggest difference in the iPhone 6 it is its size. The size is very big. It's longer and wider than the 5 and the 5s. The display size on the iPhone 6 is 4.7 inch, while the 5 and the 5s has 4 inch. The iPhone 6 Plus has a 5.5 inch display. I'm gonna do a review about the iPhone 6 Plus also, and I'm gonna do a review about the 6 and the 6 Plus. They're both. In the end, I kinda love the design of the iPhone 6, but I more like the design on the previous iPhone 5 and the 5s. Now, one of the things that Apple knows to do best in our iPhones and products is to the display. The iPhone 6 has a Retina HD display. It's given at 1334 by 750 pixels. It's a resolution of more than HD display, more than 720p. On this 4.7 inch display, it's given 326 pixels per inch. Now, this density is identical to the previous iPhone, but with this bigger display and this higher resolution that gives you more than a million pixels and 38% more pixels than the 5S, you can definitely say that you can see improved inaudible distance of using in the iPhone 6. Now, according to Apple, the display has a new technology of pixels that's called dual domain pixels. It's actually letting you watch movies and photos in wider viewing angles. Now the display is thinner, which makes the phone thinner also. Now the display in the iPhone 6 is so impressive, and it's not going down from 1080p or 1440p displays that there is on the market right now. Now the chip of the iPhone 6 is a chip made by Apple that's called A8, and you can say it's a very powerful chip. It's a 64-bit chip with 2 billion transistors in a 20nm technology. It's more than the A7 in 13%. Now first specs of the chip would look kind of disappointed. It has only 2 cores and 1 GB of RAM, but if we do a check on Geekbench, you can see that the score is higher than the A7. Not by a lot, but it's higher. It also has M8 motion cool processor, the gyroscope. So in the end, it has a 64-bit chip, 2 billion transistors, and a 20 nanometer technology. The A8 is not left in the back. Since the iPhone 4S, the camera of the iPhone is 8 megapixel, and the iPhone 6 is not going to break that line. It has 8 megapixel. Now people had disappointed from this iPhone that all the cameras today is 16 or 20 megapixel, and the iPhone staying back with 8. But the iPhone not staying back. It has 8 megapixel, but it has an f2.2 aperture, a bigger aperture, and a large 1.5 micron pixels. Now it has also true tone flash that give it two lights of LED in the dark, so it's give it a more precise color in the image. Now these details that you saw is identical to the iPhone 5S, but there is a difference. In the iPhone 6 there is a new technology that's called focus pixels, which give you a focus that is 2 times more faster than the 5S. It shoots a video in 1080p in 30 or 60 frames per second, and a slow motion video in 120 or 240 frames per second. It has digital image stabilization, and it has the new feature time-lapse that presented in the iOS 9. So I'm gonna show you some photos and videos took with iPhone 6. Hey there guys, I'm checking out the rear video of the iPhone 6 1080p, and it's doing some great job. It has digital image stabilization, so it helps the videos. No, it has the cinematic video stabilization, so it helps the video stay stable. It also takes video in 60 frames per second. Hey there guys, I'm checking here the 720p FaceTime HD video of the iPhone 6. Now the battery of the iPhone 6 is stronger than the 5S. It's given higher performance, but still it's not so strong. It's only 1810 milliampere, which means it's not so big as other batteries in the market. Now it's not so bad. You can make with it up to 6 or 5 hours of high working with your iPhone. And if you're not gonna use your iPhone, you can make another hours easily. Now my version of iPhone is iOS 9. This is a beta version, and the battery here is kind of sucks. So I really tell you not to install the iOS 9 beta if you're using your devices all day. So you can upgrade to iOS 9 when it come out in the fall, and there is a feature that's called saving battery mode. So when you install iOS 9, you get this option, and you can save yourself another hour of battery. Now, of course, we have another features in the iPhone 6. We have the Touch ID fingerprint sensor, and since iOS 8, you can use it in applications. You have Siri that's got very improved since the iPhone 4S, and you've got Apple Pay. Okay guys, so that was my review about the iPhone 6, and I just wanted to say that the iPhone 6 doing everything you expected it to do. It has great camera, a strong good chip, and a beautiful screen. Now if you have like iPhone 5 or iPhone 4S or something like that, you should really upgrade. Now I'm gonna get a review about the iPhone 6 Plus, which is a bigger version of the iPhone 6. I'm gonna do a review about their both, and I'm gonna do a review about the iOS 9 on iPad and iPhone. I was Ray Filstein in Rory Tech. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.